Welcome back to another Backpage Gaming video. Today we are reviewing a Prime icon. It's a Prime icon that I have packed once again. It's Michael Essien. If you were there for the stream, big shout out. Boys, he's a fantastic player. I know Jack's jealous, but Jack's going to be asking me some questions. Jack, take it away.
Yes, Rob. Before we get into the review, lads, I know how many of you don't subscribe when you're watching this, so make sure to drop a sub down below, leave a like, and yes, Rob, it's Essien. It's a serious player. Everyone and the mum had the moments last year.
Yeah.
So,
I did.
Does he still live up to the hype? Is he just as good as we remember? I know it's only his prime rather than his moments, but is he just as good as we might think he is?
Yeah, so when I packed him, I was buzzing, and then I saw his price, and he was sort of like 600k. I was like, oh, I feel like it's a better pull than 600k. Do you know what I mean? Because he's a central icon.
He's very handy.
Yeah. He's a very usable central icon, which are invaluable. I know you'd kill for this man right now, probably.
I would. I absolutely would. I'd do some weird things for him.
Yeah. So for that reason alone, you know, he's fantastic.
Yeah.
In terms of his actual feel in game, he is a perfect CDM. He's like a Kante. You know what I mean? He's got that sort of build. Yeah. But strong.
He's a little bit short, isn't he? He's a bit stocky. He's got decent dribbling. His dribbling is one thing that I want to talk about, Rob, quickly. So he's got the Zidane disease, in that all of his stats are quite decent, and then his agility's dragging it right down. How did he feel in game? Was his crab walk good? You know, was he smooth when he actually was on the ball? Was he smooth, or what's he saying? What's he doing? He's
absolutely fine. Obviously, you're not going to go on any crazy skill runs or anything like that with him. But in terms of crab walking, he's got the crab walk cheese. You know, it's Michael Essien. I think you expect that from him. You don't really notice it. I don't think agility plays into that. I mean, I don't know. I didn't design the game, but his crab walk feels very good. I don't know what stat goes into that, because some players just have it, some don't.
Some players have just got 99 crab walk, and they I think of like Vieira. People that've got long legs, some usually have got great crab walk.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's just, you know, he's got that. He's a perfect CDM. I've played him in a 3-5-2 as a centre mid. I've played him in a 3-5-2 as a central centre back as well, and he was fantastic. Sort of like stepping up, winning the ball. Yeah, he was fantastic as a centre back. I've used him as the lone CDM in a 4-1-2-1-2, and we have got tactics videos for all these out as well, boys, so go check those out. But I think as long as you're using this guy in a defensive mindset, in a formation, he's going to do the business. He's not going to be a box-to-box. He's going to do the dirty work and not much else. He's fantastic at that job.
I was about to ask that, Rob, because obviously he's shooting. He's got crazy long shots and shot. I say crazy, they're only 86 and 87, but apart from that, his shooting's pretty crap, really. And that combined with the lack of, you know, not kind of like the lower dribbling on the end of, you know, when you look at crazy cards.
It is, yeah.
Do you think in a pinch he could play box to box, or do you think he's not a greatest one there, really?
I wouldn't say so. No. So he's got actually the same dribbling on his on the face of it as Prime Mateus, I believe. Let me just check. I'm sure Prime Mateus has got 82. He does, yeah. And Mateus feels a lot better on the ball. Like, Mateus can play box to box. That's where I play him. I don't know what it is about him. You know, he's just got
the shooting as well, though.
The pace, the shooting, yeah.
Because you want finishing when you say you're playing 4-1-2-1-2, for example. Your centre mids are running into the box as that you know, that late man arriving. You need finish inside the box is the finishing stat. That's what matters. I don't know if you let us know. If you're outside the box, finishing is absolutely irrelevant. You could have 2 finishing and 99 long shots, and you're gonna bury most of them from outside the box, because that's how the game works. So it's not, you know, that much of a hardship, I suppose, because when he is, you know, outside the box, Rob, what was his, you know, did he score any goals with him? Long shots,
so I played 124 games with him, and he got me 1 goal. Yeah. I mean,
bet there's some scrappy shitty goal as well, probably somewhere.
But it's not to his detriment, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't.
You don't need him to score, do you? Really?
Exactly. No, I didn't. There was no chances that I remember where I was like, for God's sake, Essien, why didn't you score that? Because he was never really in those positions.
Yeah.
But he is high. So I suppose if you wanted to play in box to box, you've just got the game, you've opened an icon pack from Swaps or something like that, and you've already got a solid CDM. Maybe you've got a Kante untradeable from an 83x25. He'll do a job. Absolutely, he'll do a job as a box to box. But if you're really looking at like your top division, your Div 1s, your elite divisions, he's a CDM. You're wasting him at centre mid, really. You could use someone better there.
There's a lot more, I can imagine there being a lot more better players, especially if you were to buy this card. For 100k more, you could get Cancelo Team of the Year. I know he's a left back, but he'd be
your
a world's
favourite
best.
centre mid in the game, yeah.
Yeah, he's back, Robbie, and I feel bad for ever dropping him.
There you go. Yeah.
I'm a bit sad that I don't actually have my original one now. That I've played all the games with. But what can you do? You live and you learn. So, Rob, some of the good things, perhaps two of the best things about him, Rob, is his defending and his physical stats. They are absolutely outrageously good.
They are, yes.
Does he lock down the CDM spot? Is he
absolutely? Yeah.
What's his tackling like? That's a big thing. What's his tackling like? Because sometimes as a smaller man, they don't have the big legs.
Yeah.
And he sometimes struggle, I think, to take the ball away as well as a big man.
Yeah, he's they're firm, is what I'll say. They are firm.
Does it make you firm?
He does, yeah. When he gets a nice tackle, I do get a little firm downstairs.
No
I don't mean a little business, like a firm or the old firm, like a Rangers Celtic derby going on down there. Yeah.
No, that'd be a terrifying thing to happen down there.
Yeah, it would. But yeah,
Scott Brown just there screaming over you.
He's not. Is it Aberdeen now? I think.
Aberdeen, I think.
Oh, is it Aberdeen? There you go.
Yeah. But a bit of trivia for you lads, Pub quiz Sunday. But yes, Rob. Anyway, on back onto Essien. Sorry, Scott Brown. It's not your review. It's Michael Essien.
Yeah. No, his tackling's crazy good. He's got the icon-esque cheese.
Little
if that
boost.
makes sense,
I think they get like a multiplier or something. That's my theory. That multiplier the times their stats and makes them feel better in game.
They must do, because they always have that feel about them. Just like a premium ability.
They're just bloody lovely, aren't they? They've just got different animations. Also, there's something in there in the code, I believe, that does make them different. So, his pace, Rob, 85 pace, really respectable for a CDM. Would you say, it's good? Not a problem?
I think the 87 acceleration is what makes it nicer as well. So when
he sets off quickly.
Pass, he's got 93 interceptions combined with that higher acceleration. Gives him the ability to burst onto balls, win them, cut the passes out, start a counter attack. It helps, I think, definitely.
Yeah.
If he had like a 70 acceleration with like a 95 sprint speed, he'd be fuming. He'd be nowhere near as good. But the pace is really kind to him, and you can tell he doesn't feel slow at all. Even using him at centre back, he kept up with attackers with ease, really.
Fair enough. Also, quick one before we go on to the end card, Rob.
Yes.
4-star weak foot is a nice little thing to have, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I think, especially as a central CDM, picking up that ball, winning tackles.
With both, don't you?
Yeah, maybe if he's like your outlet from your centre backs, being able to then, if you're playing like a long ball, being able to spread it, it's nice. Yeah, it is nice, and his passing stats are really good actually. 91 short pass, 86 long pass, which is.
It's let down by his accuracy, crossing, and curving to big time.
Exactly, yeah. Which
vision's not great either at 78, but
exactly.
There's going to be downsides to cards, really, all the time. But so I'm intrigued to see what value for coins you've given him. But 600k for an Essien, I think is crazy good value. So Rob, take us through the end card, my friend.
So for rating, I've given him a 9. I think that's
fair.
I couldn't really go like giving him a 10 or anything because he's got a moments card, which is obviously going to be better. Although I don't think it looks that good, his moments.
It's not a huge boost, really, is it? The shooting is a big boost, but you don't really need it.
When you look at Essien's moments from last year,
he
had 88 pace, 84 shooting. That's 2 pace and 3 shooting. Like what they've done to
his moments card last year was great. Yeah. Everyone loved it because we had that SBC, didn't it? That was,
we both
remember it being quite affordable.
It was like $1 million, I think, or 800k or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah. So a bit of a shame that he's had somewhat of a downgrade, really. But
it is.
What can you do? Makes no sense because he's retired.
Yeah.
But it'll still be a fantastic card. Value for coins, Rob. I'm going to say you gave him an 8.
I went for 7.5.
Okay.
Purely because
I suppose no strong links
is quite a lot. Yeah, he is a central icon, but he's not really got a strong link to many players.
No.
Whereas someone like a Petit or someone obviously got the French factor.
But
he is a very good value. But if you're looking at it, he's 600k because he's an icon. If that makes sense.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
I think 600k you can get a lot for these days. Like we said in the. It was like a squad build that we did. I'm not sure when that's out. It may already be out. Go and check it out. The Seko Fofana is like 400k, and I don't think they'd be too different, really.
I imagine Fofana might even be a little bit better. Even with Fafana's just as hard to link. So
exactly, yeah, that's true.
There's swings and roundabouts. Like for me, I'm actually looking at maybe getting Essien, simply because I need an icon, because I need them to link to Koundé, Dybala, Mbappe, and De Bruyne. It is impossible to get the team chemistry without an icon. So
yeah, chem style might surprise you. I went for an engine instead of a shadow.
Okay, lady.
Yeah.
I can see why, to be fair.
Yeah, just gets the dribbling up. I think that probably made his crab walk feel better, maybe. It gives him 98 balance, which I suppose could play into it. Gets the pace up a little bit as well, gives him 90 pace, 87 dribbling, 87 passing. I think that's a good upgrade, really. It makes him a 91 CDM. So
to be fair, I suppose his defensive stats are already like good enough that you're probably not going to notice a massive, huge difference.
His defensive stats are fantastic.
Whereas like a +5 to agility, 10 balance, 10 dribbling, etc., etc., you're more likely going to notice that. It's going to be a bit more impactful for you.
We've always said as well, engine is the chem style that we feel makes the most difference.
When using absolutely. Players, so. The rest of them, I don't think makes a blind bit of difference.
No,
whereas engine, I do believe does.
Yeah.
So that feeds into my belief that agility, and balance, and dribbling are the most important stats in the game.
So in terms of links, I've just gone for Ghanaian players, unsurprisingly. I went for Abedi Pele. Yeah, it was actually. Very good player, Abedi Pele. I enjoyed using him at cam. Quality player. You'd enjoy him.
He's very cheap now. He's 100k.
Is he really? Yeah, that's outrageous. Yeah. Obviously, he gets the strong links to like your Neymars, your Mbappes, and players like that. Another one who might be one of the most undervalued players in the game just because of his nation is Frank Champong. Yeah, fantastic stats. If this guy gets a team of the season, I don't know how he plays in real life, but if he plays well, his team of the season could be crazy, and Essien could be a brilliant strong link to him.
Yeah, he'd go up like crazy.
Yeah, is that Jiku, the foot birthday one, the 5-star skiller? Yeah, he looks alright. There's Salisu as well, the Southampton one, who's also Ghanaian. So maybe you could play like a 4-5-1. Those two at centre back, Essien at centre mid. Everyone's happy. Everyone's laughing.
Everyone's very happy, Robbie.
Yeah. I think that's about it. Any burning questions you wanna ask?
I don't think so. It looks like a very solid icon. Probably one of the better affordable icons when you look at how overpriced some of the other ones are. Like, is Midfielder double the card that this is? Probably not.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think he's a really good price, and more than likely the only reason why he's so cheap is just because he doesn't strong link anyone.
Exactly. Yeah.
But if he links to everyone, it's a handy thing to have. So yes, Rob, I think that about covers it. Ladies and gents, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like down below. Make sure to subscribe. We've had over 150 subscribers in the last week. It has been absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
Much love to all of you out there that have subbed. Hope you enjoyed the video. My name has been Jack.
I've been Robbie.
And we've been Backpage Gaming. We'll see you in the next one.
See you later.